Like all projects, it's about how we engage with the world in which we find ourselves. And sometimes that's a very complicated relationship. So throwing the two things together of a garden and art with bicycle wheels is, at first thought, it's a little bit absurd. But playing with the absurd and thinking of the garden helps to understand things better, I find. And with my wheel, I've used a lot of beads, partly because I like beads, but also because there's something of the colour of the garden. So it makes that sort of link between wheel and form and the garden. I like working by myself in the group. So I like the group being there, and we can have conversations about what's going on and giving feedback and so on, which is always positive, really. And then just starting to see how everybody's different ideas might come together.
That's one of the things I love about being at Creative Response, is meeting people from all walks of life, from all backgrounds. And the great joy has been working with people who've had all sorts of disadvantage or advantage, and treating everyone completely equally, and treating everyone with, the main ethos of Creative Response is respect and sort of non-discrimination. Within this atmosphere of acceptance and building a sense of belonging and community, those things, you could say that word community and it just trips off the tongue, but actually it means a huge amount to actually feel safe, that you belong, that no one's judging you, that you can find your way through the art in baby steps or big leaps. And you can start from hardly knowing anything or knowing a lot. And I've seen the art really helping people who've got quite severe bouts of mental ill health, anxiety, depression, schizophrenia, and coming in and feeling that sense of community, feeling the acceptance. First of all, they start to relax, our participants. They start to feel safe and understand that we're not going to, that they can trust us, and then they can start to engage with the materials.
I always find I've found my voice at Creative Response, that's what. And you find you've got skills that you didn't know were there. Didn't realise that this place was even here. I think people need to know that it's here because, mental health problems are going to be, particularly after lockdown, etc., are going to be more serious, and I think people should be having this sort of access to this sort of thing. If you told me 6 weeks ago that we'd be making sculptures using bicycle wheels, it's amazing. If you're doing it at home on your own, it's like working in a void, a sort of labyrinth. And here, you can get different people's opinions, and learn new techniques. I mean, I've got a degree in ceramics, but I found out I could draw here, and I found out I could write here, and I would never have done that before. Well, how you interpret it is to do with your head and emotions and whatever, and everybody's very different, so it's a bit very, very wide diversity. And this is made out of tin cans cut up and paper mache silver foil.
Let us plant seeds and paint stones. Let us light bonfires and sleep out under the night sky.
Give us a garden.
A garden of variety, of sweet and sour. Let us unwind our hours here by a pond we are fond of. Let us find beauty in stagnant waters. And when we are stressed,
Give us a
garden of alone, a place to spend our rare spare time. But if we feel lonely,
Give us a
garden of together. Build us a shed where we can share our cares with others, where tea is drunk and two-legged and four-legged friends can gather.
Give us a garden.
A garden to grow. That's the poem you wrote? And that's the poem you performed. Well done. Thank you very, very much.